yeah, 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 yeah. It's a light show. 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 Whenever I walk in, ain't no jury pump in or in the.
Oh, you might have to send me this, bro. Like, no bullshit.
Pay attention, money moving quick. I never saw bread. Bitch, I went and caught bread. When I hit the stage like turning pages, it's a light show. I get it. I'm the king of all this shit. That's why they might, bro. I get that you ain't get it, and that's why y'all acting spiteful.
Oh, nah, this gas.
Music leave me shit insightful. If I
This that shit.
it's a flurry, real mindful.
This shit
Oh my God.
no bullshit.
Oh my God.
It's a talent fight, bro. Seeking me like seeking death. I'm right there out of sight, bro. But I'm always tight, bro.
Ah.
Through the snipe go. Difference when she bite and when you bite me, bitch, you bite wrong. I might take a slight wrong. The night gone. And on a high note. Never had a line no. I catch on my little check.
Wait for it.
Like a curve, but I ain't spying though. It's purple in my
I'm waiting.
Put this shit up with the 5-ounce spiral. I'm fucking up the world and ain't my girl, bitch. That's my hoe. I'm really up in her. What's the word? Couldn't slight, bro. Way I be running till that low money think I'm psycho. Steady just moving in first place. That's a slight goal. Always had this aura and my goals in my sight now. Feel like talking Nuva. I was chosen. Now it's light now. Look at bitches drilling. I'm some motherfucking wipe down. I don't do no intermission problem. We gon' start that shit right now. I don't do no slighting. I don't do no faking. That shit make me anxious. I don't do no waiting. That shit make me anxious. Damn, where my payment? Lost myself just trying to find a bag, so I'm finding myself.
Who said you go over the domain on this beat?
Lost
Huh?
myself just trying to get a bag, so I'm finding myself in a motherfucking rap.
Time up. It's not over yet.
Imagine if it was. I was
Continue?
outside, had to get it with the bros.
It ain't PESO without a beat flip.
It's not.
Bitch coming bud. Bitch coming bud. Bitch coming bud. Bitch coming bud. Bitch coming bud.
Bitch coming bud. Bitch coming bud.
This shit gas, bro. This shit is dope.
That's fire.
Hey, no. So, the whole reason why I even played it, callback, right? We had to start the stream, callback. Y'all remember when it was a random real one recommendation? I was talking about this one EDM artist that I had gotten into.
Yeah.
Their name is Q-Teku.
Yeah.
And I can't remember the exact song that I recommended. Oh, yes, I do.
Yeah, I was about to say it was in that album.
Yeah, I think it was this one. But yeah, they made that beat. So we had linked
that
up.
shit was tough.
I'm
That
about to
shit's
say.
tough.
I'm still working on that shit, bro. Listen, I'm trying to do a whole thing with that. Like,
Nah, that shit
Nah,
is gas, bro.
That's
That
a
shit
pocket
is
for you.
gas.
That's a well that you can go to a couple of times and it won't empty out. You know what I'm saying?
no, it won't. It won't. And speaking of not being empty, our docket today is full of topics. Many
The
of
hottest
things.
topics.
Many of things have happened. You know what? Hey, I'm gonna jump right in. Curveball. We're starting with culture today. All right. All right.
Okay.
I wanna talk about slightly. I want to talk about the Nintendo Pokemon patent situation.
Ooh, catch me up on that. What's happening?
So,
You know, I've been gone for a little while. I don't know if the fans know.
I want to say, do you see your
Yeah.
name? I'm gonna say your nameplate today is Kuro the Survivor.
Yo, real? No. I need you to understand. Look, chat, everybody. Me and Peso have not spoken since the last time we were on air. He don't know what I went through.
I'm ready.
That shit is so real.
I'm about to say,
Bruh. Bro, look, like we told people where you were going, bro. You was the first one to get the vacation package from the sponsors.
They done whipped my ass when I got over there. They said, work, bitch. Work, bitch.
It be like that though, bro. You feel me?
Let me
that
see
shit was
if I could
incredible.
find. It was in the last 7 days. If I type in,
Nah,
patent
what Nintendo
Pokemon-
doing? Good fucking question, Chief. Like,
Is it this
To
one?
find out together. Hold my hand.
it's Nintendo, bro. What? Oh, they
It
always
wasn't
do
this
some
one.
bullshit.
Where was the link? Hold on. Let me find it. Because I will like. We're gonna get into it. Because basically,
Take your time, dog.
it goes in line with another thing I do on this podcast often is rant about misinformation
Pokemon.
and leaks with Pokemon and Nintendo. Basically, across of, you could probably say all of the big major gaming journalistic, those things. Yeah. publications. Yeah. Everybody was kind of like putting out this like shocker, kind of exaggerated headline about Nintendo putting out a patent about monster summoning. And that's kind of where the headline was stopping.
Yeah.
So right. So everybody was like, "What the fuck?" And people were like, "Oh my god! Like everything's ruined. No more SMT. No more Dragon Quest monsters. No more indie games with monster summoning." And I was like, "Well, there's got to be a little more to it." And I had ended up going through the patents. I can't find where they are in my history, but like a few days ago I went and I pulled up the patent because you can look at them. You know what I'm saying? You can look at
all public info.
Right. So a couple things I wanted to touch on to anybody in chat who had seen news of that floating around to, I guess, kind of calm your nerves if you're worried about some fucking like George Orwell ass shit happening. There's a couple of things that, make it not as scary. One, you have to remember it's a patent. Like think about what you got to really do to have something patent. It cannot be something super general. So there's a couple factors in the filing that make it not as general as like the sensationalized headlines were making it seem. One of them being and again, I'm not a fucking lawyer, okay? I'm just a nerd. So
I'll handle the legalese.
Right. Well, no, I more say that to be like, this is what I read / interpreted myself from the document.
Right.
So it's like, God forbid I say something, half wrong or whatever. I'm just trying to give y'all like a general sense of what's going on. First of all, you open up the patent. The first thing there is like a diagram of the Switch 2. And I'm like, why is that there? And when you go all the way towards the bottom, because, usually the patent is like if it involves something physical in any sense, it'll show like a diagram of everything before it gets to actually explaining shit. So you see the Switch 2 when you open up the patent filing, which is within context is because the actual chain of events / like the actual method of gaming experience, or however like the legal jargon was. I think it was like some sort of like electronic communication, like fancy words for pressing the button and creating these set actions. It was only for something on the Switch 2. So this is not some magical patent that's gonna fucking cross over to Steam and body everybody, cross over to other consoles and body everybody. It is something specifically for a function in a software in an event that you press these buttons on the Switch 2. So that's, to me, that was like, okay, that's like pretty good information, number one. Number two, you got to think about it. It's nowhere near as basic as like, oh, you collect these monsters, you throw object, monster come out. Like, it's everything super duper, I'd say almost convoluted. Like, there's flow charts and there's text, and it's like, no. This was me trying to find where I had found the patent links from. Oh, did you find them?
I might have found the patent.
Let me see. Hold on.
Yeah, September 2nd, 2025.
Man's on point.
Who is it? It just.
It looked like he had a green shirt and said something support and like a ribbon, so I don't know, but he didn't leave anything on the door.
Don't worry about it then. Everything's locked, yeah? Yeah, no.
I locked the other screen door.
Probably just a salesman. Sorry, person had to ask me something. Hold on, let me look. Let me look at the link you put. Oh, I love how that. Okay. I tried to open it on my phone, and it just downloaded the file to my phone.
Oh yeah, because
That's
like
crazy.
a PDF link.
Yeah.
All right, makes sense then.
Hold on, because I didn't want to. Because we're capturing ourselves from Discord, I didn't want to fucking fuck up the
Oh yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair.
So this is the one. The one that you linked is it the right one? Let me see. So this is actually one of two.
Okay.
This one is for battling. So there was so there was 2 patents done in the last like 2 weeks. And I'll pull this one up while we just talk about this generally. But oh my god, it's my big ass head. Fucking I just want to say, like, bro, like, this entire flowchart here is describing like 2 seconds of gameplay. Field processing, move player character, control enemy character, have player and enemy come into contact with each other, yes or no. End to command battle processing, is selection operation being performed, is enemy character within predetermined distance, throwing motion instruction, is there a selection target, is there enemy character in range, motion of throwing ball toward front, cause sub character to appear, motion of throwing ball toward enemy character to command battle processing, appearance state, target movement instruction, motion of throwing ball toward front, selection targets. It's just like, bro, like, it's not like they're putting these giant
gameplay.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, like, if you want to sum all this up, this looks like stuff that they're doing in like the Legends games. Like, this is like it's almost like patents for stuff like ZA, like the ZA stuff. You know, like you can see it in whatever these creatures are. From a developer standpoint, it's difficult because now you got to work around that if you want to make a monster game. But again, well, what I said earlier is that the patent, the flow of gameplay through the software only applies to something on the Switch.
Yeah, so it's almost seeming like it's protecting.
It's only on the Switch, and it's a U.S. patent only, is what we're reading.
I was about to say, it almost seems like it's more so a stopgap defense measure from other companies making similar games for the Switch.
For the Switch, yeah.
Industry-wide, I'm trying to stop this practice. So, like, for example, I would assume, I don't think Power Word was ever ported over to the Switch, was it?
No.
And
no, I don't think so.
That's the motivation for a patent like this, is so that in the future, Power World will never get ported onto the Switch because it would infringe on this patent, but it won't stop Power Words from existing as a game.
Yeah, no, this is a U.S. patent, Sabs. It's yeah, this one is the battling one, but there is just another one for the like summoning, or like the release of them in general. Yeah, I mean, bro, like here you have just like your standard Pokemon layout.
Right, you got your Meat Moop and you got me.
And it's like, bro, like it's so specific to the point of like 204, this circle here, the radius of effect where your Pokemon or where your creature can pop out of the thrown sphere, like that is included in the patent. Like it's like that's what I mean by it's like very specific parameters. You know what I'm saying?
Which is what you want in a patent, because that ends up being one of the issues that they're like, oh, we didn't specify this.
And something interesting too, random business insight that I've learned from this too, it has nothing to do with what we're actually talking about, but they file. It's interesting because I wonder if they got any leeway or any speed in like moving their shit forward, because it's filed on top of a pre-existing patent for the Switch. Like it uses the Switch as the application method, but it's like it's cool to see how they've like, you know, they're piling that shit on, you know.
Yeah, that's why you see like that B2. It's almost like a subset of the previous patent.
I want to say, and yeah, now look, and you have references cited all the way back to 2003 right here.
Yep.
Previous patents, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not 100% new per se. But they've been working on shit like this. Yeah, I mean, and we could talk about what they're doing here. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I just don't like it when, you know, big fucking publications on the internet. Yeah, big media. Fucking big media again. Always ruining shit.
They can't call it big news. Big news. Big news.
Yeah, it can't be big news. Yeah, news is like news to me has like a positive connotation.
Bruh, I just was about to say that shit. Like, bruh.
Yeah, there's just so much shit, bro. It's like, moreover, in In the exemplary embodiment, even when the subcharacter is in an appearance state, the player can make the selection instruction. Furthermore, even while the selection instruction is being made, the player can make the target movement instruction. When the target movement instruction is made in a state where the selection instruction is being made, the game system sets the position of the enemy character that is a selection target as the target position and moves the subcharacter towards the enemy character that is a selection target. That is, in the above case, the automatic battle between the subcharacter and the enemy character that is a selection target is started.
Right.
And that is one paragraph of 45 pages of horseshit.
Shit. Damn.
Imagine.
Well, it's 45 pages,
deconstructing-
including the pictures above, but it's like...
No, I get
But
it, but
it's
even
funny
so,
as shit.
like...
Because all you did was you moved the analog stick and you pressed X twice. That's all you did in that paragraph.
Maybe not even twice.
Maybe not even twice.
But yeah. I just wanted to
It
talk
might
on
have been
that.
a preceding scenario of the held button space in the quantum realm. X. To doubt.
Talk your shit, Chief.
But yeah, well, you know, obviously that's how patents work, but it's more about, again, it's not, I'm not defending Nintendo or saying that yada yada yada. So
Right.
I'm just saying that if you read the patent, it's a lot more specific than some giant like domain expansion, simple domain field over the entire gaming universe. This is not fucking Sephiroth coming to life and killing everybody.
Domain expansion, Nintendo patent.
That's what I'm talking about.
6797B2.
I'm just not with the exaggerated shit. So I just wanted to talk about it because every single headline, all the talk on it on social media was very like, you know, riled up. You know, and I get it. You know, Nintendo, their PR in that department is terrible. I was talking about that the other day.
Very true.
Where, yeah, I feel like, and they do nothing about it. Not that they have to per se, but it's like,
They should.
yeah, they should. I think they should too.
Right? Like when you're an international conglomerate like Nintendo,
Conglomerate
one of the things you
is
should
real.
sure up is your fucking PR department, especially for gaming patents.
I feel like their PR
mean,
is so bad on like the
Should.
business and the
It's the
financial
key
front
word.
when it comes to the consumer relationship, like beyond the normie, right? The normie's not looking for patent documents and reading through X.com, the everything app threads,
Right.
and doing none of that shit. But like, yeah, it's
.com.
in a in a world where things are a bit more open and you know, a lot of us give a fuck about stuff like this, and a lot of us, you know, it's not just about enjoyment, it's about putting your money somewhere you feel like is well spent in all aspects, you know.
Yeah.
Facts.
So it's like yeah, I just wanted to talk about that very very slightly. Let anybody know who had heard about that it's not as crazy as it seems. You know, it's still a little crazy. You know what I'm saying? We could talk about the idea of a slew of actions, no matter how specific or convoluted, like a chain of events essentially being patented here is like kind of crazy. But like, none of us are billion-dollar conglomerates. I don't know what they're on. Who are they facing? Right? We never know. We never know. I mean,
Right,
fuck
we
it.
don't know who their op is. It could be Sakuna and they need this.
What if what if I was trying to patent
Not Sakuna.
Peso Pete Flow 5? Would y'all stand with
Wait,
me?
Not Sakuna
hold on,
pulling up, bro.
but don't you think Peso Pete
Not
Flow
the- but-
7
but-
is
but-
in more need of a patent because of how many biters there are?
I'm not gonna lie. It's between 5, 7, and 33.
5, 7, and 33 is a crazy range,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
But no, but hold on.
No, they be fucking with Flow 33, bro. Come on now.
A lot. A lot.
Hey, look, I ain't say you was wrong. I just said the range was crazy, bro. You feel me, bro?
But no, it is crazy. And you know what? Someone brought this to my attention. I forget what game it is. Oh my god, and I feel bad because it's like kind of the most important part of me referencing this. But somebody was talking about a game that had some sort of gameplay mechanic system that quote unquote had never been done in that specific way, and that company patented it as well. And I don't know how long ago it was, but yes, no, Nameless, you're 100% right. It was the Nemesis system. From what game? What game is it? I don't remember what game.
Marvel Rise of the Nemesis?
No, but it's like it's like some specific way of like it's a specific way of like you kill these specific enemies in the game and then they die and like come back stronger but in a specific way. And like this company patented that like flow of gameplay. So yeah. Which I think that was kind of crazy. That was kind of crazy.
No,
I feel like that was a little more generic, okay? I don't know.
That's absolutely nuts, bro.
You know what? I might need to look into how to get me a little patent or two, man. But nah. And speaking of Nintendo, we can talk about a couple other things. Oh, don't look, guys. That's a spoil on Fast Flashing.
I didn't look.
Good. Amiibos. Obviously, the Nintendo Direct happened. I don't think we were not live for it that week.
No, we weren't.
Crazy Nintendo Direct. Hella shit got announced. But what I'm here to talk about, it was Middle Earth.
Thank you, Nameless Killer 4.
I was looking at patents after this info drop. Yeah, right. Might need to get in. But now I was gonna say, Amiibos. Amiibo pricing in America is terrible. I was talking about this in the Discord. Shout out to everybody in the Discord. 7 Amiibos. Like, and just for frame of reference, like if Kuro, if you never bought an Amiibo before, you know, back in the day,
like a little doohickey with an AI, and then you
yeah, like you know, like for Smash Bros, you know, where
right.
you put the shit. Yeah, back in the day, they were like what, $14, $15,
something like that. Yeah,
something like that.
Figurine.
Right now,
60.
you're okay. Well, we're almost there. Standard price is $29.99. And then you're seeing increased prices at $39.99. And for the Kirby Air Rider ones, which do have extra functionality, and you could switch the bottom pieces on the Amiibos are interchangeable between each other.